Hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus, and today we're going to be playing some Satisfactory again. Trying to work on, well, ultimately trying to work on the next level of, what should we call it, space elevator parts. But the first goal, sorry, I'm running a bit late, so I'm having to put my wrist strap on now. I'm running a bit late because the game crashed 4 times in a row. I don't know if this is like a Steam installation thing. The trouble is, when I try and look up the error, it basically says it's the Intel thing. But if it's the the Intel 14th gen processor thing, if it's that, this is literally the only thing that triggers it. Absolutely everything else that I play and do is totally fine. But this, it triggers it, and it causes a crash, basically. That's the wrong screen. What have we got up there? And it never used to do it on whatchamacallit, Epic, because I've got it on Epic and Steam for reasons that I won't go into. But yeah, the Steam installation does it. The Epic one never did. So I might have to switch back to there, which would be unfortunate because I wouldn't get the achievements, obviously. Although I think Epic now does have achievements, doesn't it? Cool. So yes, coal. Sorry, I'm running a bit late and a bit flustered. Oh, there's a little bug flying around. Cool. I was a bit worried that it was going to crash again. Right. Did we stock up? I'm trying to look. Doing Factorio keys again. Oh dear. We didn't. We're sort of stocked up, aren't we? Well, we got bits and pieces anyway. I wonder if could I work out? Whoops! Oh, crikey. Could I just quickly work out if I try and build? No, we need to do the research, don't we? So we can't actually do coal yet, I guess. What do we need to do coal? I forgot exactly where we got to last time. Let's have a look at your milestones. Is that the one I've got? That's probably the one I've got highlighted, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we would need 50 rotors. So have we made 11 rotors? Because I think we're making rototors up the old other area. Let's have a quick look and see. See if I can do that now. Okay. It's still uncomfortable for me, this. No, you see? No. Just run over there. Stop messing about. Cool. Yeah, because we're fairly close to a coal patch from my memory of the map before. Unless they fiddle about with it. I know they did change the coal patch positions. Totally distracted then by those trees in the distance. Was this the rotors? Yeah, oh, cool. We've got 80. So we've got well over a stack. Excellent. So we'll be able to do that research. I think we might need a Truckington as well. Because I don't think we've got that research. Well, we don't need one. It's just nicer to have one, isn't it? I'm not intending to bring coal over here by a truck. They apparently still haven't fixed that. We're seeing, just how horrible it remains, the whole automation via truck. Actually did a short, I think it's still up on the Twitch channel of a truck like exploding off into, I think it just hit a tiny little rock, and it's like way off in the distance, and it just sort of launches into the air. So I think that's all we need, isn't it? We just drop these off. Boop. Hit the button. If we actually hit it, there we go. New scannable resources.
Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid, and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Well, there you go. If it is not solid and it does not corrode water. So I think we've got everything we would need. You know, we've got... I need to go and get them. That's why I set that up, basically, because pretty sure you only really use them for pipes until very late game. Maybe there's something been added. But we've got enough, a bunch of power lines and cables. We could make 6 generators with what we've just got on us. And then the other thing would be the water. Isn't that? Yeah, it's under. Foundation. Oh yeah, we unlocked them last time, didn't we? But I have absolutely no intention of using them. Okay, so what was I going to go and look for? I was going to look to see. It needs to come back. Obviously, vehicular transport. What does that need? That would need 25 modular frames. And we don't know what the recipe is, but I'm pretty sure that needs modular frames as well. And 100 of them. I guess we must have unlocked, seeing that. Have we unlocked the awesome sink? Might get that up and running then. Yeah, vehicular transport. It's quite expensive, isn't it? Maybe I'll just run over. Well, let's have a look, see where they actually are. Wrong button. Coal. Map. Because my memory is it's sort of over here somewhere. Ish. Where was that ping? Oh, we got some even closer than that. Oh, it's up there. Ah. Okay. Let's go and have a look and see what both of these are. Because if they're, you know, nice and convenient, it might be easier to do just them. You know, just set something up. There. Where would that be? That was off this way, wasn't it? Can't I put tags on now? I can. Boop. Does that show on the minimap thing? No. It was this way, past the fart gas, wasn't it? We'll grab some, whatever it's called, sheeting or whatever it is. What is it? Copper sheet, yeah. We'll grab some of that. It's got to be this way. Does it not show them on the mini-map, the icons? No, it doesn't. Sorry. We're going the right way-ish, sort of that way. It's the little island, I think, isn't it? This is the... There's like a floating... You know, well, it's not floating, because it's a tower, but it's like... there's a gap across to it. More limestone, interesting. Don't see a hog. Maybe we killed it. Oh, and more limestone. Still no sign of that icon. It's off over that way. Oh, hoggy noises. Where are you? No? Okay. Ah, is it on that island? Yeah. So it's up rather. Okay. For some reason I thought this was lower down. Let's see then. Oh look, there's copper there as well. Where this slug is probably the best place to try and cross over, isn't it? Little slug. See if we can build a ramp. Oh, it's not zoop, is it? Is that R? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the ledger. Because I guess we're going to have to move... There's not going to be water, I don't think, on this. Ah, hoggies. Hello. I wonder if I could... Oh, no. 2 hits, though. There's another one, wasn't there? Where have you gone? Yeah. I was just wondering if I could... hunt it off the end. Coal. So, where's this coal then? No coal there. It's not on that, is it? We had... Ah, there it is. Ah, this is why I remember it being down. I remember tapping this. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Ah. Where is it then? I mean, fine. I know. Yeah, great. Spitting. Where is it then? Where are you? Because that's one of those, you know, with the... Oh, there's another thingy as well. With the weird eyes. Is it down there? Am I going mad, or is there... Maybe they're invisible ones, I don't know.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Wondering if the spitty guys may be down here. No? Some quartz there. How bizarre. How bizarre. Oh, it's there, look. No. Right, brilliant. Because this is how high it works. I wonder what it's standing on. No, I'm clearly not hitting it at all, am I? Okay. Let's just build a miner. Work around it. Ah! I forgot to bring a thing. So let's do... it's a equipment branch, isn't it? There we go. One of them. No, we don't. One of them. Where is it? Production, miner. Point it sort of in that direction, I guess. And then just connect something on the front. Run past this very angry guy. Maybe sort of put it down there. And then... Ugh. Too close, too close. Ugh. No, that's wrong. There we go. Across to there. I think that's going through. Through the train. Yeah, that'll do. So, we want to quickly hold that on that. Surprise, they live in the ground. Cool. Well, not cool. Maybe if I put it outside. I don't know whether stuff damages your buildings and things. I don't think so. Assume not, but... Let's... Oops. Put it on that side and avoid finding out. Oop. Gives me the willies working on the thing, because I have Year of Heights. Okay, so we need to hook power across to that one, but then we need to think where we're going to put, because there is that water there, but is that not covered? Or if we, I guess if I run around here, move stamp, see if there's any, well, I don't remember there being any, but there might be. A pool or a pond or something. I guess we should also grab some vegetation while we go. I don't actually know where I'm going to put that. It's on Factorio again, isn't it? I can't believe this restream thing. I don't even know why it's setting that, because the thing that's in the actual, like, back end that, you know, supposedly sets doesn't work. So it's like, it's resetting it, but it seems to be resetting it basically because yesterday I played Factorio. That's kind of all it seems to be based on. So I shouldn't complain. It didn't cost me any money, but... And then a hoggy rye. Let's see if we can avoid you. Oh, it spotted me. Oh, we got a rebar gun as well, haven't we? Maybe I didn't get any rebars though, did I? Where are we going? Where's your hoggy bits? Where have your hoggy bits gone? No? Oh, there. Looking right at them. I should put mines on them because it'll stop it respawning. I can't be bothered. That's one of these arches here. It gives me the willies. Yeah. We got fart gas. We got another one of you. I wonder what you're guarding. Fart gas over there. I'm craning my neck up to try and look over it. I'm not. Oh, gold. Yeah, yeah. No, there's no water around here, is there? Much of the map have we filled in a bit like that. Oh, you're not following me still, are you? You really want to die, do you? Punched up the pooper. I didn't grab that yellow slug, did I? Nah. Walk around here. Okay. So. Oh no, the plant things. I hate them. Yeah, just this chasm. I remember this. Remember this. Remember driving my truck into it. Oh, and a hog. There's quite a lot of copper that I'm not tapping. That's good. Means I can probably make the other things that we need for the elevator. Whoops! I don't want to fall off there. Oh, that's one of the new ones, isn't it? The variant, or whatever they call them. Ah! Ignoring me? Okay, so. No water there. There's water there. That's a long way away. So we're going to have to use this, I guess. If we kind of work the power backwards, I think. Because there's a distinct possibility. No, the gas is on this side of the elevator, isn't it? Okay. Let's go and chuck this leaves and wood into the biomass thingy. I could probably also put some extra bits on there, couldn't I? Yeah. So if we throw the... which one is it? It's not that. No, it's this one, isn't it? Over here somewhere. Where are you? Here we go. So this is wood-based? Yes. No. Yes. No. Where's the... Oh, it is. Wood, yeah. So if we put the wood in here... Like so. What's in this then? Some more... Okay, I guess I've got that more as an emergency than anything else. Awesome. We will put... Actually, can I do a... man research? So, megafauna... Yeah, we've done that, haven't we? Yeah. Missing materials. Oh, because that's a splitter, not a... Oh, there we go. Nice, I haven't done a summer slope. Huh, have I not one? I guess I've not picked one up before.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy...
Let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Cool. Find some summer sloops. We will go and get some... what should we call it? Rotors. Because while I'm messing about, it just occurred to me, while I am messing about finding coal and making power, we could, if we so desire, try and make some of those frames. I need to look up what the actual thing is, because we might be able to make them here. Nice. What do we need? So it's bound to be an assembler, isn't it? So just pop one down. What do you actually need? You need... Oh, you need the plates and... whatchamacallits. And are we not making those somewhere here? So that's rotor. Are these the plates? Yeah, reinforced iron plates. Okay. And what are you? Are you a splitter or a merger? You're a splitter. So we could take like a belt off here. Yeah, like that, say. can maybe, you know, add on a little, oops, spur here somewhere, maybe. Put in an assembler. Like that. And then we've probably got some. Here we go. So we got them. Can I just botch around? I can. Here we go. So if we just botch on an extra split here, clipping did it be danged. Put that in there. Tell you to do modular frames. Now, we'd obviously have power problems potentially, except that I can actually switch this. Is it off already? Yeah, it's off, isn't it? So we should have a bit more headroom. Yeah. And if we go power pole, power that, and then what am I looking for? I'm looking for storage, which would be organisation. So if you put you there, there. Did I give you a recipe? I did. It's going to. It's not going to run at rate. Well, it might do because they're pretty slow to make from memory. But that might check away. It's just a very quick check on the power. Yeah. Yeah. So we did get closer to maximum consumption, but not in a way we're worried about. Let's go and put these bits of leaf in. Is it these I'm putting them in? Because you're turning, yeah, your leaves into your biomass. Cool. Ooh, probably good timing on that. I wonder if these are... Yeah. Just starting to eat into their sort of stockpile. Okay, we'll head over to that water area, because I want to run a power line over rather than have it close, as it were. At least because we don't have the big ones yet, do we? We don't have the big power poles yet. But nice to replace them and find out how they work. Because only here, I think the water. I think this is the water. Yeah. So if we go... I think maybe... Maybe I'll connect it, but by extending the elevator bit, maybe? Yeah. Steadily concrete the world, basically. It's got a lot of space there, really. Yeah, it's sort of up there, isn't it? What was... Oh, it's just the... I saw the tree like in the distance poking out over the thing, and I thought it was some weird emission. Hello, Police Bomatics. How you doing? Well, your factories are also platforming like mine, but less chaotic. I'm not sure about that. I really like the 90-degree bend thing on the... Here we go. So just to give us a kind of height thing, if we were to say, you know, I'm not going to put it properly on the grid or anything, but to give me an idea of what the height would be, I'll just sort of zoop one over. I know a lot of people, they're kind of, I don't know if it's the meta as it were, but a lot of people seem to build basically everywhere. They just elevate everything off of the surface, which is sort of I don't know. It feels like defeating the. I mean, it's why they do it, you know, because it means nothing gets in the way, you know. But it sort of feels like it defeats the point of having this beautiful map if you then just go around and build an entire sky factory, you know. So I think that's kind of the point. Right, so let's put a little. No, you're not gonna. There we go. I don't know. 3 is probably enough. Let's have a look. See. So if we go, turn you off. There we go. So if we go foundation across there. Ooh, that is a bit low. Okay, so maybe one more. And then I think that's probably going to end up doing something that's similar, but maybe not quite so. Factory in the sky. I know lots of people who really rather build proper buildings, but I don't really bother. I mean, I did try to when I tried this before. I did try and build, you know, like factories, but I was doing it pre-blueprints, and you know, it was one of the big contributing factors for why I just got really annoyed, because it was just so tedious. You know, beyond the pale, really. Of like stuff, you know, just building splitters and mergers and splitters and mergers and more foundries, and it was just mad. I was just doing it for hours and hours and hours. And it just got really annoying. Some of the factories were alright, smaller scale ones, but I wanted to do a really big, you know, sort of mega base in it's a bit high up, really, isn't it, actually? In the desert, and it was just mad. I was just there for literal days, building exactly the same machine over and over and over and over again. But yeah, hopefully Blueprints kind of at least fixes that a little bit. Why am I doing that? What do I want to achieve? I think what I probably actually need to do is go back to this. And make this like a 2 on the end. So if we make that a 2 ramp, and then kind of go like that. Hopefully that won't be quite as high up. Keep pressing the wrong button. Keep hitting Q to do Factorio. Yeah, automation games with lots of manual labour, kind of sad. Yeah. It's like they were never going to put blueprints in. You know, they didn't want to. And it is, I mean, you know, hit the nail on the head there. It's an automation game. You know? Having to build every single building manually is not automation. So let's put you on there. Say, whoops, no, on the edge. No, you're not gonna. No, no, oh, no, yeah, no, no, no. Oh, nearly got it. There. Cool. Bring in the proverbial mountain to Mohammed. Okay. In fact, let's do a little bit extra here. Right. Now, if we want to build some coal generators, then we do need, whoops, we do need water. Oh, you're big, aren't you? Big boy. Where? Let's put you where? If I line you up with that there.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Well, thank you. That's very, very useful. 3D is so annoying. Fiddling with the exact placing. Yeah, it's sort of... And I get... It's kind of that thing. I get why... You know, because when this launched, it had a huge peak concurrence and all that sort of stuff on Twitch, and I get why, 3D first-person perspective, is just more popular. It's just sort of a more natural thing, isn't it, in a sense, and it feels, I don't know, in a way sort of less dweeby in it, and so I don't know why I'm sticking loads of these in. Don't actually know how many I can support. So we don't know your consumption 45 a minute. Wow. But that's the water? Okay. I seem to remember one coal thing doing more than one. But where is this other coal? Because isn't it over here this way? Boop. Oh, that's quite a way away, isn't it? I remember this is like in a dip. But then I remember there being multiple there, so maybe they've changed it. Oh, it's gone away. But yeah, it's sort of and it looks better. I'm not going to pretend. I mean, obviously this is there's more budget been spent, as it were, on this, I think, than Factorio was. And I adore, Factorio's graphics. It, for me, don't actually show me how much. I can't remember how much a Pure produces. Or it's normal, isn't it? Pure. So I think that might be 60. I don't know what this consumes. Because that, I think, is talking about the water. I wonder what the... But yeah, you get that thing. It's you're too close to it, basically. There's always the difficulty. It's one of the reasons it gives you this tower thing, so that you can look down on it, and then it gives you a jetpack, and then it gives you a hover pack, and it's so that you get that more top-down perspective. It doesn't say how much coal it consumes, does it? Okay, so I think we're going to have to bring, as I say, the mountain to Mohammed. But yeah, we're on about along this, I think. Probably need to maybe take it that way, so it's a bit better aligned with what we're doing. Something like that. We might have to bring 2 belts, because I don't know that I've got loads and loads of iron plate, I think, but not so much in the way of the plating things. So if we grab an absolute load of iron plate, make sure we're absolutely drowning in that. And then there's rods. No rods. There we go, get your rods. And then I already had the screws, but I'm not got use for them. I could grab some more cables, couldn't I? Is this that? Yeah. Let's make sure we have got some of them, because it might be easier just to do a short bit of level 2 and then extend, change it to level 1. Cool. Okay. Should I get some more? I'll get some more concrete as well. You can never have too much concrete. Can never have too much concrete. Right. Okay. Because if we did do vehicles, you see what I'm thinking here is if we did do vehicles, I know we have to do steel as well, but I always got a bit carried away with steel because, of course, you know, being a predominantly Factorio player, I'd be like, oh, steel, I need to put thousands and thousands and thousands of steel makers in, and actually, it's quite tiny what you need. Let's just go straight this way. Grab that slug. We can. Slug. Oh, it's too high up. Have you finished this then, Bismartix? Ah. Oh no. Where even are you? So, we've got to connect that bit to this bit. Rightio. Oh, you're over there, are you? Okay. Silly pig. Cool. Okay. So we'll just botch it over basically for this bit. But let's get rid of these trees. Started multiple times, never finished. Okay. Got after oil processing, maybe about where trains are unlocked. Okay. Where's the... Didn't we just kill your mate? Can't you take the hint? You're not going to get me by running into that. Silly thing. Silly thing. Let's go get this yellow slug, because I think we can research that as well. Last time I did Fixmas, didn't do more than after that. Okay. Was Fixmas kind of any good? I don't know if they changed it from when it was in early access. It was sort of interesting. I wasn't massively... I kind of thought the things you unlocked should be always buildable. You know, I mean, some of them would just be weird to have in a, you know, sort of summer factory, as it were. But I wasn't massively keen on the whole, you know, now Fixmas is over, you can't build them anymore. Oh, you've popped out now, have you? You've popped out now.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Well, if I take that off and we just go... So we'll take this up to the bottom part of the thing, and then we'll maybe stack two belts on top of each other. So we do something like that. Because I haven't got enough to go all the way, I don't think. So if we put it, say, in the middle... Is that in the middle? That's in the middle. And then we go... splitter. Boop you in there. Classic red belt to yellow belt solution. And then we go... So one of them out there. I don't have the stacky things, do I? Or do I? I do! Stackable pole. Okay, let's use them then. pole of much stacking. There we go. But I have to do that, don't I? So then we go boop, boop, and to there. Cool. So I've got another one in where? Here? Don't you grivel at me? So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So is 6 okay? Will you connect? Oh, yes. Cool. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want the kind of TLDR of my entire series before, it's basically me doing a lot of counting like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And miscounting in places and having to go and rip everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Take that as 4. 5. In fact, let's just put one at the bottom. 1 at the top. What am I taking as the top? I'll take that as the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll put one there. And one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in terms of mechanics, I don't think it gives me anything that lasts. You know, it is ridiculous having to do that. Yeah, they counted. I guess the blueprints you can make are a maximum of 4 or 5 foundations long. Are they really? I think the first one was 4. And that was kind of one of my problems with it, that it was so tiny. It was just like... I mean, the actual coal plants didn't actually fit in the blueprints, so it's like... I mean, almost literally useless for sort of building mass coal power. And of course in this, you know, you don't have solar or anything. Still don't get why they didn't bother putting solar in. I mean, they could have cheated it by having it like massively powerful. You know, if they're worried about too many entities, you know. It's like instead they've got one that requires you to move resources around, which surely by definition is going to be a lot more resource, you know, as in machine resource intensive. So let's find out where I've miscounted. Come on. Come on. Put out that 5-minute quick tips video yesterday. And the views haven't been spectacular, but my views never are. I'm quite pleased that it seems to have had quite a lot of likes on it, which it's like 6 other people who've watched it have basically liked it. Which I think I'm going to call that a success. I don't think it's sustainable. I just like saying yesterday, really just intending to have lots of different types of content and just more so that I can experiment and play with it, you know, keep it interesting for me. It's quite fun to do it, but it's got a lot of work for a 5-minute video because I obviously recorded all the bits of gameplay, and some of that meant actually building things. What you... Yeah, interesting. Interesting exercise. I think if I was to do one again, I'd probably do something a bit... Because there are people saying a lot of, you know, on the polls I've been doing, about struggling with platforms and stuff, different bits of it. And circuits in particular. So I wondered about maybe doing, you know, 5 tips for circuits, basically. But it's funny, Comeback came out as the second most, you know, thing people have kind of had trouble with. Out of circuits, trains, and combat. I just assumed it would be trains. But there you go. Also, I might do a cheeky funny one, or cheeky one basically, because the results show that like the planet people found most challenging was Leber, and the planet they enjoyed the most was Leber. So it's basically very strong possibility that my audience is made up of a bunch of masochists. Cool. So that's that part of it. Belts. We managed to get all that built. Oh, hello, Coffee Killer 601. Welcome, welcome. Are you doing okay? Could you open your map just so I can see your location, please? Yes, sure. Apologies if that was a while ago. I was getting a bit wrapped up. It's just the easiest start one. So did it call it Grasslands? So I'm just down the bottom basically, and just building up my first little sort of mini make everything. Well, it's not make everything by a long stretch. Make a bunch of stuff for the early game, and you know, get the first elevator parts on the go. Not really, connections are not really blueprintable. Is that still not part of it? That's annoying. Cool. So let's see how far we can get this power pole. Not that far. And then we run this down. Let's just put a start on there. Where did I put it? I put it actually on the... I still got to make a video of all my blueprints and upload the book somewhere. Cool. Is that right across from, you know, Space Age and regular stuff as well? Yes, thank you. No worries, no worries. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Get out of the way. If we put maybe say one here, and then kind of run it there, and I can connect this. Oh, what happened there? Yeah. Do you mind? So I think, where was the power pole here? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, let's just put it on the... And... let's put one in here, maybe. Because I don't think... you get switches, don't you? But I'm not into... I don't have a clue where they actually connect. Or where they're, like, unlocked. I have a feeling... Oh, we've got walls as well. It's in the whole... whatchamacallit, the MAM or something. So I think they count it as fancy things. Let's if I just maybe, yeah, if we do one. So where has that ended up? Sort of there. We just sort of put one on the edge here, somewhere. Where are you? You sort of, if that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? So it's that 1, 2, 3. So if it was that, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that that matters. I'm sure I'd tear it up within mere minutes. So in theory, that should have connected the coal up. I didn't get a notification that I'd completely destroyed the base, so hopefully that's running. Take a while for it to come through. I just tried to survive on Clever again. So many power outages and things getting stuck because I haven't yet bothered to burn seed overflow. Yeah, it's a management nightmare, I would say. Clever. I didn't unenjoy it, so I didn't not enjoy it, as it were. But I don't know, it's not. It doesn't instantly, strike me as a planet that I would just, pick as a one I would want to do, first or the most or anything like that. Yeah, let's put it on the corner here. Yeah, basically I finished my last Space Age playthrough. Still sometimes want to get more science per minute, but for now I will do modded. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think you said you were doing with a couple of extra planets, was it? Some of the modded in planets? I think I might miss the boat a bit, but I wanted to do a video basically saying, here's what I would want added. Be that via mods or, from the main game, basically. It feels like I sort of missed the boat a little bit, particularly on the mod side. Yeah, let's just bring it all the way down here. And then we can put those on. It's too far. It's too far. It's annoying. Oh, yeah. Okay, so any sign of any coal? Ah, look, there's something moving on the belt down there. Yeah, 3 extra planets and a moon. That's no moon. Oh, yeah, looks like the coal's coming. It'll take a little while to arrive, I think. That'll give me a chance to set it up, I guess. Boop. So. Let's put our pole right in front of the connector for each one. So, and then hook them up. That's not the connector, is it? That's the light to show it's connected. Oh well. Same difference. Okay. Do you tell me now? No fuel. Okay. But we know it's 50 meters of 50 cubic meters. No, 45 cubic meters of water. So, how many watters does a production water extractor make? This is always, I really like this model. It's really nice.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Or you could do that. That's the other option, possibly. Now, if I connect you, are you going to blow my power? No. Okay. What do you produce? 600 cubic meters a minute? Really? Oh, no, that's the max with the overclock, I guess. So we're actually producing 120. So water-wise, if that's 45, so that would be 90. And the third one, it wouldn't quite be able to support, but it wouldn't be far off. Okay. Okay. The real question is, I don't know how much coal they consume. I could look it up on the wiki or something, but it seems bizarre it didn't say. Unless it's in... I keep looking in here. Didn't say. That's no moon, that's my Promethean platform, indeed. So is it a moon because it's like a limited surface? Because obviously in SpaceX, it does moon to mean like a small planet, basically, and they're all... Because it kind of limits the size of the planet. I always thought that was quite a nice touch, that it does just limit it, you know. How do we want to do this? As noted, I'm really not bothered about spaghetti. I guess maybe if I just do a split, because we should just be able to go back to fast belt if needed, because there's not that much. But if you're, I don't know, I guess it's not going to be more than 60. Surely. Oh, don't like that. No, I don't like that. Conveyor is too steep. Could do. A little cheat. Let's put the old regular. Oh, no. On there. Oops, rather than mess around with, you know, the uppy-downy things. The uppy-downy things. Might have to if it needs too much. If I'm probably going to have to anyway, and I can't see one... Is it 60 items in this? 60. Can't see one doing it. Pipes then. Yes, pipes. I remember these being an absolute bugger. At least they're not directional. So, where do we want to do this? Because I need to put junctions in, I guess. I was also amused with, you know, people were talking about the fluid change for Factorio, and the comments were along the lines of, why don't they just do this? And it's like, fluid mechanics is one of the most complicated bit of maths there is, you know. And it's like, I'm sure they'd love to just do this. But none of them have got PhDs in it, you know.
Fixit pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself.
Wow.
While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Pump line pipes. Yeah. Don't really need to do a split thing there, do I really? But there you go. 15 a minute. Now my memories, they changed it because it used to be like Factoria where it only burnt what it needed, where they now just burn. You know, they just take it all sort of thing. So 15 a minute would mean we could support. Have I trapped myself? I think I've trapped myself. Stand on that. 15 a minute. So if it's 60. Then we could support 4 with the coal. We couldn't support 4 with the water. But we could go a bit simpler. We could... Oops. No. You're not going to do right angle pipes for me? Horizontal to vertical. Auto 2D. Noodle... Horizontal to vertical. That's why are you not doing nice right angle curves? I do not approve of that. No, you're not meant to do that. What's this nonsense? Nah, not a fan of that. We've got nice 90-degree bendy things. Conveyors. Whoops. And then we've got some nonsense for pipes. I do not approve. But yes, we could just simply stick another one of these in, basically. As you do. That there. And then we could get 4. With absolutely no problems. Doesn't really need to be a splitter, that, does it? So that's already connected. And then we just go... Well, get one of them. Like so. Boop. Oh! Why have you connected to that one? You there. Get rid of that. No. Get rid of that. Yeah, I don't approve of this nonsense. No. Right, so if we put it say there. Oh, you don't think something a bit resembling a right angle there? Just backing up. No power. No power. What have I done wrong there then? Oops. No power. Ah! I keep falling off. Why no power? What have I done wrong there? Unless it's just that there's no water, is there? There's no water. No water at all. Oh, so they're hooked on that side, but we need to power you as well, my friend. So... Oh, it's still a 90-degree there. So if these are only using, so if it's 50, like 45 rather, 90, then this can run at 30, 60, 90, at 35%? We'll do it just ever so slightly over though, because fluids. So 76. Right, cool. The moon seems actually limited. Okay. Spaghetti. I sometimes try to build a long horizontal pipe in front of those buildings and then use junctions and hope they align with the piping. But yeah, that's actually probably a better way of doing it. So just put the straight bit down and then try and connect these on. I sometimes wonder about the whole, splitters and junctions, because you can sort of put them on the pipes and the things. But, yeah. That probably would have been a better way of doing it. Are you backed up? Not really. You should be running at, like, perfect match, in theory. Does seem to be backing up, or not maybe. 19, 20, yeah, it's hovering around constant. Cool, so we've now got an extra something or other of power. We've got 75, 150, so should be giving us the 300. Capacity 490. Excellent. We like it. So, what we can also do then is hook up our other thing. Our other base. And then we are cooking on coal. Cooking on coal. Oh, that's a bit far down. So if we say... bring the power pole over from here. Hello, Night Raven. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So how goes the factory? Hope things are going swimmingly. No. Well, apparently Ada reckons we can survive water submersion. She didn't seem all that confident though, so you never know. But yeah, not too bad. I'm just hooking up coal power so that I don't have to keep... and I probably will keep filling up the biome generator things for a while. But it becomes less of an issue because I think the amount of power we've got should support all of our bases. And we have double the amount available. And then we can start working on more space elevator parts. I'm hoping that we've made enough frames over here as well from this botched together bit to get the at least vehicular transport. But you never know. Where do we want to connect it? It needs to be somewhere fairly obvious so that I can easily disconnect it if all the power goes down. Let's put that there. So, we should have one grid. That doesn't look like one grid given it's still... oh no, I'm looking in the wrong place, aren't we? 670 capacity. Excellent. So it's all connected together. Nice. Nice. Now we had a couple of MAM things we could do. Yellow slugs, I think, and what have you. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Night Raven. You're having a good weekend and a good day. So you started on Tectonica on your YouTubes. It's the other one I want to give a go. That Tectonica. But I kind of figure let's finish this first. So we go and stick the wood in, as it were. Pardon the phrasing. But yeah, let's have a look. See whether we have got oop, looking in the wrong place. Ooh, nearly 100. So that'll certainly get us that, and I think we might be able to actually build a car as well, as opposed to build a bear. Let's sort that, and then if I maybe... So we've then got 300 rotors. Wow. Yep, so let's head back. We can do a vehicular transport. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. It is very pretty, this game. For some reason, some of the textures don't look great when you're really, really close to things, but the only thing I would say. And I've not seen any floating rocks either. Must have fixed most of them. Oh, he says, noticing that there's some foliage just floating around on the top of that. There you go. I don't know, I clicked on that. Let me go over here. So, we got spitters, wasn't it? Oh, well, we only got one, though. Oh, no, we've got 2 bits. Yeah, okay. It was a big one, I guess.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
I might do that one, actually, because I think I can make... I'm sure we've got 1,000 cables. But we can't do... I could do that one, but then the inhaler's a bit... meh. What does that do? Oh, an extra hand. Always useful to have an extra hand, but then that's steel, isn't it? So if you get 1,000 cables, because I can make, I think I've got enough bits and pieces to make alien bio stuff. There we would need all sorts of things that are way down the tree, I think. We've not really seen any more Caterham rather. I don't think I collected enough mycelia. Not seen any of them. Power slugs, there we go.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Cool. Did I pick up enough quartz? I think I did. No? So we might have some quartz. Can we make silica? Okay. Oh, I could go and grab some coal, couldn't I? And then we could look at blowing some stuff up. So we need 1,000 cables. Well, let's grab the bits from here, just so that I've got kind of everything. And then let's get 1,000 cables. 1,000 cables. No, that's not cables, is it? Can I carry 1,000 cables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So, let's do that. And then we could do this. Well, let's put some one thing at a time. Let's put this in here. And 2, 4, 6, 8,000. Okay, so if we grab like a couple more stacks of plates. Boop-de boop-de boop. We can send this on its way. Get ourselves a vehicular transport.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Maybe they're related to the Factorio spitters. Maybe. Of course, you can make a silly car. Yeah, there's. I always like the buggy, the sort of June buggy thing. That's quite cool. I was going to get some coal as well, wasn't I? But yeah, it's like the tractory one is like a goofy thing. And then, say I much preferred the buggy. I fell off. Cool. So if we've got enough sulfur, we can do some gunpowder, and that'll be fun. I was also going to look and see, because we needed silica, didn't we, for one of them? Can't do silica in there. Okay. Can I just make silica a constructor or something? No. Okay. Is it just because it's you can't do this yet? Yeah, I think it's a you can't do this yet. Okay. That's not very nice of it. So, this one here. Oh. Why is that saying I can't do it? Oh, start research. Couldn't see the button. Boop. Cool. More inventory slots, always good.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
What was the other one that I thought I could do? Can't do you. Done the slugs. Oh yeah. Oh, silica's an actual thing. Okay, so we would need more quartz in order to do silica. Right. And I don't have enough sulfur. Okay. Yeah, and then we need actual gunpowder to do anything. Okay. Right, let's chuck all this back again. So, that... Oh, I could put the wood in the rate thing. That's my... whatchamacallit returning. What was I short of? So, I got them... got enough concrete, wires. So I could do the last one on that tier as well then. Let's put this wood in here. Okay. Frames, rotors, concrete, wires. We need more wires. That was what we were short of. Yeah, and then we'll see about a car, and maybe go for a little bit of an explore. In fact, while I'm here, let's just kind of stock up a bit generally, like that, and then we need another like 600, don't we? So we'll take that, and then we don't really need millions of them. I'm sure the car or buggy or both will use these. Cool. Some rods. I don't need that many. Screws. I haven't actually used the screw yet. Well, there's probably nothing you make by hand that uses screws. A waste of time having them. Concrete we would also need. Cool. But then we would need to go to the other place. If we need reinforced plates or whatever the other things are called. But let's take 3 of them. Now that we've got an increased pocket dimension, as you do. Boop you.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
But no pressure. Yeah, so it's tractor at this stage, isn't it? Okay, so we could make one of them and go for a little bit of an explore, maybe. See if we can crash off something and kill ourselves. Blueprints, then. We need steel. We need 2 steel things. We need steel. We need steel. We need steel. So we've got to do steel. Excuse me. If we want to do any more of these, do I feel that any of these are like vital? Because we could also, as I was kind of intending to start with, start working on that next thingy, because that... I don't know why I'm looking in there. Does it list it here even though I can't make it? No. One of them should have become available. We do also have the awesome shop. I'm very keen to get that running. Because what I'm thinking, we don't seem to be using these screws. So I could just like chuck in a quick and dirty, watch it around, you know, situation, stick it over here somewhere, clip the belt through, just to get some stuff sinking. The other thing I haven't done, I didn't connect up. We've got a copper thing, haven't we? But then I'm sort of assuming I'm going to make a separate level to that build I've done over there and make the next part for the elevator on that. And I'm guessing it probably needs copper, but I don't know. It might just be steel. But yeah, if we maybe stick in, now that we've got some spare power and some oh crikey, that's big, isn't it? I was not expecting that. Maybe I could just put it in down here and then oops, route the belt across. And then it's just sort of here for when we want to mess about with it. does it need power? That's one of the questions. Yes, it does. Okay. I don't think the shop does, though, does it? Where's the actual connector? It's on the back. Yeah, just put a power pole in there. Through. Yeah. So, if we grab... Are these screws? Which are the screws? You're the screws. If it'll let me clip it through. No, don't go in there. Maybe... across here? Yeah, if you're not a fan of clipping, this is probably not going to be a stream for you, because certainly until I get into proper factory builds, I'm going to be doing this a lot. Well, I do my best to avoid spaghetti. I do also love a bit of tagliatelle. So, let us also build the shop. Now, do you need power? We'll pop that in. I don't want to block off the belts. I think we're totally safe there, aren't we? Do you need power? No. So, the cart. Yes. The cart. Here we go. These are the things we want. Power wall sockets, and I'm not really fussed about the pipe, but yeah, okay, more lights and all that sort of stuff. Oh, of course you've got to do more MAMs. Paint finishes, stickers, all useful stuff. Oh, stairs, that's new. Walls so that we can make some actual factory-looking factories. And then all the walkways, I remember messing about with these. And coffee mug, got to get the coffee mug. What else? And then of course you can buy parts, can't you? Yeah. Cool. We should have made a ticket by now, surely. Oh, you can put... Okay. Interesting. Because the things are quite cheap, aren't they? They're not... They don't give you a lot of coupons, but I've got an entire chesticle of them. Entire container thing. Cool. So, let's think about a tractor, maybe. Well, how about... we just nip over here. You're standing in my factory again. Why are you doing that? What's going on here? Oh. Just... Okay. Something's gone very wrong there. Let's hope... Oh no, you're stuck totally, aren't you? We're having a lot of problems with height, you know, like Z clipping, aren't we? You're not making the progress you think you are there, mate. Cool. Okay, so what we would need to do is use the foundry, I guess, to make steel. I think it uses steel. So steel ingot would require 45 coals a minute and 45 irons a minute to make 45 steels a minute. Okay, and then we have to use the assembler, I think. Because we only unlocked one. We unlocked the versatile framework. And that would require 30 a minute to produce 5 a minute. I can't remember how quick I was producing the other ones. It doesn't matter. But we'd also need modular frames. That's all iron stuff again, isn't it? There is nothing there that is not iron. Okay. Can we not make the other one then? Have I got to unlock something? Because isn't that's a coppery one, I think. I wonder if that requires the next machine up. Let's go and have a quick look. I didn't make a car, did I? So, tier 4. We'll have that selected. Because we need to make these. And they're steel. But if we look at this. Fiber tubes. Oh, there we go. Automated wiring. Mark II minor. Oh, and there's the encased beams. So this is the one to make the progress, really. With the elevator. So, if that's all iron that we're looking at, we know we've got like iron here. There's actually one we're not tapping on this part. Wait, so there's 3 more? Oh, they're up on the hill, I think, aren't they? It's weird how it reveals the map. I don't get it. I think it's a levels thing, and it just goes, yeah, they must have revealed it. Because we've obviously not been down here at all. I have literally not been under that thing. I've been here, so I guess you could say I've seen over it. But if I've gone to a point there where I wasn't able to see this part, then how could I see around there? Just sort of randomly decides you've seen a bit. Like, and how can I possibly have seen a bit of water? Just literally in isolation. Oh, that one as well. Cool, so there's apparently lots more iron there than I'm tapping. So we could easily build that there. In terms of coal then, we've obviously got the one we're currently tapping down here. There is one here. What are you? You're pure. But then you're talking over here. And that's quite a long way to run quite a lot of belts. But we're not struggling for power. So yeah, I'm thinking I build a second level on the factory I've already got. And then literally run it along the side of, the extra belt. Because it's all just iron stuff. There's no... Well, I say that needs coal. But what I can do is I can take the one I've got here and just run it over, because that gets us 60 coal a minute, doesn't it? So that wouldn't run 2 of these, but it would run 1.5, or 1 1/3. Yeah, because we get 1 1/3, which would mean we would get 60 out, 60 in, 60 out. That's going. Oh, it uses steel beams though, not actual steel. How do I make? Is it in this? Yeah. So steel beams. 60 becomes 15. So that one coal patch would produce enough steel ingots to run this to produce 15 a minute, and this needs 12, so we would get an excess, which means we could stick them in a storage thing. Modular frames, we know how to do basically, but I could have a proper build for that and overbuild it. It would just mean one of these making 5 a minute, but I think that's fine. The other option would then be to grab this other coal and kind of just add it in. But we can do that if we need to do it, I think. I think that's a plan. That is a plan. I don't think it's a good plan, but it is a plan. Might actually be better just continuing that line on, you know, over there, rather than diverting it around here. Okay. Let us action the plan. Haven't played this game in such a long time. The last time I played was when aluminium was introduced. Crikey, yeah, that was quite a while ago. I think that's when I was playing it. Yeah, for my first attempt, pre-annoyance. No, actually, I'm not sure aluminium was in the game. Well, aluminium was in the game, but it might have been already in there. Thinking about it. You're gonna be annoying, are you? Because that's slightly too far. Let's just put it down then, and then correct the height later on. Correct it here. Yeah. What's the problem? What's the problem? Dunno. Don't know what your problem is. All seems fine to me. Yeah, I'm absolutely in love with the 90 degree bending. Let's give ourselves a bit of room on the side then. Nope, too far. Okay, so that's where we need to hook it up. But we need to go up, really, don't we? Should I just leave? If I just leave that chugging away, making them. Oops, and then I can fall off the platform. I guess we've probably got a load of rotors as well. Random machine doing randomness. Where did the other one go that I was putting the rotors in? Where was that bad boy? Yeah. Cool. 169 of them. So how about we just go ramp up. I did the factory I built here before. It had like a bonkers, like winding staircasey thing that I don't know. It didn't even look very good. It was all encased, so it wasn't really interesting to look at. But it confused the hell. I built it and I did not know where I was going with it at any one time. It was like, and I say, if I could have turned around and gone, yeah, it looks cool. Well, it didn't look cool. It was all hidden away. Yeah, so if we go there. So. So where are these iron patches that I haven't tapped here then? They're just on the top there, are they? Maybe they're underneath. So that's them. Oh, it's the two over there. No, it showed more there. But yeah, there's two here, aren't there? They're both impure. But then this isn't, one of these is like, or at least one of them is heavily underclocked. So I could potentially steal some of that. Okay. Don't quite get that. So that puts us above the power there. Oops. Oops. So ideally, we want to be dropping the, using one of those elevatory things here. So if I build, completely forgotten which building it was. It's a assembler. Here. No. There. No. There. And you're going to make them. So you need modular frames, which are complicated, and steel beams, which are not. But, in fact, if I move you over, in fact, let's do it that way. We move you over one, and then we put a organisation, storage container, put one of these in. Here, then I can work backwards. Now we want a splitter. You can't set the do we want a splitter? Because you can't like set the rate, can you? You can't set like preferences. So how many modular frames does one machine work? Because I'm sort of thinking, if I have a splitter here, but it will split it 50-50. And so unless we're producing 5, that's not really going to work. But I don't know any other way of doing it. Okay. What are you made in then? You're also made in a assembler, I think. Where do we want to put that? Yeah. If I put you there. No. Put you. No, not with a container. With this one, please. One in the middle. Yeah. 2 a minute. Okay. 2 a minute. So to even do that one, we would need to do more. So we would need 2 of these anyway. So if I split... So we have 2 of them. And then we have 1 of them. So this will be producing 2. I can obviously do underclocking and stuff, but we're not quite as fussed about that with the power now. So 2 of them come out of there. And then another 2 out of there. So we split this. Move that over, couldn't I? Right, there, say something. So this is then split. And merged with this. Because you would then get 1 coming that way, but this won't take 1. Only take 0.5, so the other 1.5 would end up going that way. Okay, so that's trying to take 2 and split it 1 and 1, and obviously the belt will fill up. But then this is only taking 2.5. And if it's too much power and what have you, I can't produce this, then I can, underclock it again. Take it down to 1. And then that would be half the amount of stuff. Cool. So, do reinforced plates need... What are they built from? Or built in, rather, not from. Is it one of these? Yes. Okay. So you would need 3 a minute, and you're producing 5 a minute. Okay. 3 a minute. So I need 6. 2 of them will produce 10. It seems excessive, so already. So if we take that down to 50%, so 1.5 minutes, so we need 4.5 a minute, 3 a minute, and then if we make, well, if we hit that one there, if we wanted, well, no. It's this one I want to set it based on, isn't it? So it probably needs to be 2/3? No. A bit more? 70%? 2.1. Slightly under that. 2.07. 1.92. It's 66.666666, isn't it, I think? Yeah. So, 1.3 a minute. So that then means, basically that means that we need 2 in there, 3 in there, and that's producing 5. It's perfectly matched to perfection. Okay. 5. So if we put you there. Oh, what have you done there? Oh, cool. Now this needs screws and plate. What's the other ingredient this needs? This needs rods, doesn't it? Okay. What do you need? You need steel beams. So it's a completely separate tree that's literally just steel, steel, steel. Okay. So this needs rods and This needs screws. So the iron plate we can safely do literally like next to this, because it's not being turned into anything else. But the rods and screws, we've got to do another similar thing to below. Okay, down. Production. If we were to go here. Wait, that's the wrong one, isn't it? We want a constructor. So if we were to put this sort of like that, because then we'd have a bit of room at the back to put in other belt. How many do we need? If we're going to run in this at rate, we need 30 iron plate a minute. You produce 20 iron plate a minute. Okay. So we would need a second one. And we underclock this by half. Cool. So that'll get us what we need. So then that would be 20 iron plate, 10 iron plate, 30 iron plate. Excellent. So we need a merger. Cool. So that would get it its iron plate, but it would also need screws. Cheeky. So screws are a secondary version, aren't they? But doesn't this need rods as is? Yeah, that needs rods as is. So, I'm thinking it's going to look really weird, but if we do a... Because we need iron... How would that work? I think I need a gap. So if this then is making screws, then we can have... I need to flip it around. I didn't flip it around. Let's do that. So it needs to be that way round. No. That way is better, isn't it? So yeah, if this is making screws, so it makes 40 a minute, and then this one requires 60 a minute. Okay. If I actually move it forward, that might be slightly easier. This is the one I was going to delete, wasn't it? Yeah. So I kind of think it's so we put the screws here, say. But so I can move it forward a bit. Does that help me? The thing to say, we put the screws there, but then literally next to it. Do I need to bother with that? I don't really need to bother, do I? I'm not running out of space, and the steel stuff's not going to be a huge area. So yeah, I don't think I need to bother being too space constrained. Yeah, so we'll revert to that being nice and tidy next to it. Making screws, and was it 60? It was 16 it needed, wasn't it? So we can halve that one. And then, is that correct? Yes. Awesome. Let's take a merger. Line it up with that. Belt. 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 Nearly punched me out of the way then. Cool. So what we need now then is rods for both these two. Because you need 12 rods a minute. And then this would need 8, so it's 20 rods a minute for them. Why are you not lining up properly? Rods. So you make 15, and then we got 2 here, which require another 10. Well, 10 and 5. So they need 15. These combined need 20. So it's 35, isn't it? So it's like, yeah. So 15, 30, and then like some really slow one. But can I just maybe not bother with that one? Because if this one's making 15, oh no, these need 20. Between them, they need 20, don't they? So why not? Yeah, why not do 4 machines? If I line that up with that, I could just direct insert again. Yeah, so let's get rid of this nice thing we did before. Oh, Senna, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Are you doing okay? Asterix. Yeah, so we'll... Because between them these need 20. So we'll put these at... We'll have 2 machines. Doing 10 each. Why are you not escaping it? There we go. And then copy and paste that one. Like so. And then we would want a splitter. Good old fashioned splitter. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then merger. That. That there. It's a bit tight. That's what she said. Cool, so that would get the screws for that one. And then if we have these be screws as well, but clocked to an appropriate rate, then we just direct insert. Doing fine, thanks, and you? Just thinking of the disgusting huge spider in this game gave me the heebie-jeebies. Well, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, not too bad. I was having a bit of a moan yesterday. I think I need some new glasses because I'm getting a lot of eye strain, which I didn't really need. It's been less than a year since my last pair. I'm not entirely sure that my last pair were like properly, you know, proper prescription from the beginning. But it's got to a point I'm getting, I say, a lot of eye strain, a lot of, you know, not so much headaches, but just, you know, unpleasantness, as it were. What was the other thing I was moaning about yesterday? Well, work's really annoying, but work's always really annoying. For some reason, apparently we have to work to earn money. I'm not a fan. Whoever came up with that should be shot, I think. So these would need iron plate, wouldn't they? No, iron ingots, rather. Cool. I didn't set them properly, did I? Because this is screws, and it was 40 and 20, wasn't it? So that would need 10. So that would be rods at 2/3. Or 10, even, shall we say? I don't know why it didn't exit out of that properly. There we go. And then this needed to be 20, I think. No. What was this? Was this different? What did you need? So it needs 12 screws. No, it needs 60 a minute. Okay. Isn't that more machines then? 60 a minute. And it's one at 40. Yeah, and one at 20. There we go. Oh, it should be screws. That's what's confused me. Incompetence. Is that right? 20 minute, yeah. So if you're needing now 5. In fact, can I not just do 1 and split it? Yeah, of course I can. Ooh. Try to kill it then. So let's just put a splitter in and ignore the whole problem thing. But yeah, I'm not too bad. I say it's just sort of a bit of an own, really. Don't think people quite get if you know, being British is basically moaning. You don't not complaining. You never complain about things. You never put in a complaint. But 90% of your life is just moaning about stuff. No wonder we're all depressed all the time. Time to start protesting against work. Indeed, yeah. Down with work. So I think that's all the producty ones for the iron side of life. We need to do steel as well. And we've kind of got... I guess I could just clip a belt in. What am I doing here? Oh, because this is the wrong machine, isn't it? It's that one that needs the steel. This is... yeah, rods and plates and etc. Okay. So we need to feed this with 15 ingots. This with 30 ingots, so that's 45 ingots. And then this needs another 15, so that's 60 ingots. And then that's 10, so that's 70 ingots. And that's 10 as well, so that's 80 ingots. 80 ingots. Okay. Let's have a see how much a smelter produces. I'm probably better off maybe. Well, how much does it produce? Let's work that out first. So, if these were here, for example, making iron things. So we needed 80, didn't we? And that's producing 30. So we would need 60. And then an underclock one in theory, but what would be better is all of these need, so it's 15, 25, 35. So if we did 2 here, one at say, maths is probably a bit easier if we do say 20. So it doesn't seem to edit out of this, exit out of this problem. Okay. And then one at 15, because that's 50%. So those two can feed these machines. Splitter. I did give serious consideration, to be honest with you, about going to a 4-day week, but not in a... There seems to be an interpretation of what 4-day work means that it's not quite what I intend. It's more, as in basically dropping down to doing 30 hours a week, essentially. They're not quite lined up, are they? See, you know, I'm basically asking if that was possible. And then sort of permanently not, you know, not working Monday type of thing. Obviously, you know, we're not with the same pay and stuff. You know, that pay goes down, and so effectively becoming part-time is what I mean. But like, only not full on, you know. 2 days a week type part-time, but 4 days a week part-time. I don't think they go for it, but I don't think my job needs me to be there 24/7. Because what I really want them to do is properly acknowledge. Because what I do is like a lot about peaks and troughs. You know, there's like entire weeks where there's not really any. There's not going to be any work for me when we get. Because we need to get some things sorted out, but it's like, you know. But the problem is they don't seem to understand that it's a sort of job where really what you do is you do like you crunch basically for like a month, well, 6 weeks or so, and then you do nothing for like 2 weeks basically. That's kind of the better working pattern. But I say I don't think they quite understand that, so they take more of an approach of trying to generate work for me in a sense. And it's like all they're doing is creating a situation where I then don't really want to do the whole, right, we've got to get this done, but you know, there's 2 weeks to do it. How close is this? Yeah, it's a little complicated to explain basically. It's a bit like being on shift work, I suppose. That's almost an equivalent. So it would be lined up with there, but why can't I get you to? Why you not do? Unless that is the output, is it? Oh yeah, it's okay, but that's not right. What are you doing? Let's just slap it in. Just slap it in. No, in there. Ah. Oh, I've got the machine the wrong way around. How has that happened? Wait. I think I've talked about this before. I had this idea of what a like little business I was going to do. But part of the problem of it is, so I'm not a fan basically of LLMs, the large language models, the chat GPTs and stuff, because what they're good for is not what they're being sold as being good for. But they kind of what they're being sold as being able to do is basically what this business idea is. I got that the wrong way around, didn't I? That's annoying. So yeah, I think that's kibosh that. It always seems to pick the wrong way around for the splitters and stuff. So, if we can get this... I didn't set these, did I? Now, what did I need to set them on? What we need is... Was it 35? So, I think I did these two. So we needed 15... No, we needed 10. 10, so that's 20. 15, 35. So we had this on 20. We haven't even set it because I moved it. So the output would be 20. No, you're not going to let me exit out of that. There we go. And then this one would be half. Cool. So that gets that 35. It means we need to put 35 iron ores in. Now these two... I should have put them in there really, shouldn't I? These two need... So that's at 20. That's a 10. Okay, so we need 15 and 30. So we need 45 for them. So you... So it's 45. 10 and a 30 and a 15 would work, wouldn't it? So that's full. Cool. But that means we need 45, 75, 80. I already did that maths, didn't I? So we need 80 iron ores just for the iron side of life, like the pure iron side. We're also going to need it for the steel. I've only got one machine making that, haven't I? Oh, this because I need to replace the modular frame thing there. Okay. Right, so steel. Steel. Steel beams. I already did this because I know I want to stick a load in a... Oh! Hello. Stick a load in a chest on this side as well. Oh, we ran out of iron plate. Okay, let's go back and sort of generally stock up, I think. Ah! Ouch. Part-time work could be a good idea if I manage to start making money on other coding projects, but I don't really do it for money, and I've lost my hunger for money, which is worrying. Periodizing work sounds interesting. Yeah, sort of doing it in bursts, basically. It's almost so. I kind of have, yeah. It's like, in a way, it's crunch basically. As I say, it's like what you call crunch for. You know, is the term that everyone knows it for. But one of the things is, I don't know. It's not some jobs. It's actually better to do in that intense way. I think. It has to be done with that, because what crunch really is like never getting a break from it, basically. Because, you know, you can do overtime, you know, it's like a fairly normal thing. You know, people do it. You might argue productivity does drop and that sort of thing, but you get used, you'd be surprised what you get used to. But it's, you know, it becomes crunch when it's just continuous. It's never more than, you know, you're always doing 60 hours a week and that sort of thing. There's no choice, you know, and that is problematic. But if you do it in a, right, I'm going to do 60 hours this week and then I'm literally going to do nothing next week. It's just going to look, we do have rebars, don't we? And they're from rods. Because we have a machine here just chugging away making rods, don't we? Maybe I should fill this up with the bits we can do as well. Because we've got most of that, we've just not got the steel things. Let's get some. Let's just get the basics then. Just get. Because it's not even using the ones we're putting in. More rods, and I can easily do a little quick and dirty thing there to make some ammos. Get some of them. So if I grab some wires and some cables. How many cables do we need? We need like 500 for milestone. Oops. For milestone. So that'll be half of what I got. So if I do half there. We need a lot more concrete. Well, I've got 100 frames, coal. So this will unlock the other one, and then I can sort of work out the recipe on it. Obviously, I say I need the steel before we can, but put them in. So that's all ready to go. Steel beamy things aside. Sort. Let's go and see how many tokens we've got. Yeah. $60-hour week crunch should mean 50% wage. Yeah. 6 coupons. Ooh. in the money now. Most important thing, coffee cup. Right. What else could we unlock that would be not a bad idea? All that's really decorative stuff, isn't it? The ladders are useful. Or I found them useful anyway. Equipment, we got the mug. We don't want the rebars. We're not fussed by that. We're not fussed by any of that at the moment. All the pretty stuff. Lights and panels, not much useful at the moment. I would say the hole is worth having because we can use that right now. Do I want the power outlets? Because that then takes us to 6, I think. No, that's only 5. Okay. Have we got an extra one or somewhere? I guess we could do one of the mountain things. Or just one of these silly bits and pieces here. Yeah, let's do that one. Cool. Got my mug.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Some serious claims for a coffee mug. How are we doing on time? 5:30. Okay. Yeah. So, we know we can get 60 coal just from the one we've got. And we could kind of run it over here. The question really, and I didn't make any, minery things. But if we got these 2 patches here, what can we get out of them? It's not a lot. Because they're impure, I think. Have we got any hogs? I see no hogs. I see no hogs. Right, let's build something. Let's forget which one it is. I think it's the equipment, is it? Yep, get a couple of them. Let's build it first. Production miner. $30 a minute. So that is rubbish, isn't it? Nothing like the 80 that we need. Because this will be exactly the same, won't it? Itchy here. Okay. And then I'm at 1. Yeah, 30 a minute. So that only gets us 60. And we know we need 80, or whatever it was, something like that. 80 for the iron side of life, but we also need 60 for the steel, because it's like 1-to-1 in this. So we need 140, and that only gives us 60. How about, what do these, if we actually do these properly, What do we get here? Oh, these are 30 anyway. Is this impure? Oh, it's all impure, is it? Oh, I thought these were normal. Okay. We do have the two up on the hill. They're not far away. So we've got one of these is underclocked. This one. Well, it's only going to give us another 10. So that's 50 iron ore. If we give it a ping. Okay. We have that one. That's normal. So that should be 60. So that would then be 30, 60, 120, 130. So we're not far off. Weren't there two up here as well? I guess it only shows you so many, doesn't it? There's two up there as well. So we could hook them up. You know, come down with the copper. Join it with the extra one there. Route it around somewhere. Maybe we just take it down here rather than and add it into this stuff. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's two up on that hill that I think might be not, even if they're not normal. I'm not sure we'll need to grab that. It should be alright just with these other ones. Okay, so we just unlocked the hole, didn't we? Hole, there it is. So if we were to maybe come onto the platform here, go up through a hole there, which means we're going to have to go through, well, we need 140, don't we? So I could do 2. Might be a better way, much simpler sort of way of organising it. Well, they're horribly positioned, aren't they? So if I go up there, other way around. Like that, see? And what are these? These gave 60 between them, didn't they? 60, 120. So one of them's going to need to be a level 2 no matter what. Let's go see how much we can get out of the others. And where they might come up. So if we run it sort of, you know, through this little valley. Around here. I remember doing this. Something similar to this before. So we run it all the way along here, because I had them stacked up. I was just using level 1 belt, I think. +5. I wonder if we maybe be able to get somewhere close to producing our first, whatever it's called, super frame thing. So you're running at rate. You're set to run at rate as well. I'm not sure I don't think I matched these to what I was actually using. I think I just chucked 2 on and then it worked. But it should tell me, so these are normal. So third one, which I can't build because I haven't got any more of these. We're going to need what? We're going to need... come back in. Did I deconstruct the other one? Or am I just leaving random ones of these all over the place? 3 of these then. Oh, 1. A 2. 3. So we'll maybe sneak this Going around the back of these. Yeah, so it gives us 60. Just completely out of the way and nice and close to where the other ones are. I can take that off, can't I? So sort of this way. Oh. Over here. You know, merge it with whatever I'm getting off the others. Because this is going to be a full level 1 belt. I think. Can I connect to one? I can connect to one there, so I can get it running. So you're now doing 60, which is a full level 1 belt. Now, up the top here. Don't mind carrying the rebar gun, I'm not going to blow my rebars. Up the top here, what we got? Some hogs, I'm sure, but isn't it down here? Two patches. Any hogs? Any hogs? And you are impure. Okay. So together, this is 60. It's short, isn't it? So we're going to get 60. Oh, no. We get 60 from the normal one, 60 from these combined, which is 120, and then there's another 60 from those other two, which is actually 180, which is more than what we need. So we could do something else steely, by which I mean the steel pipes, which we need for one of the levels. Haha! We might have a plan. Well, say that. We would need more coal, wouldn't we? Okay. So yeah, let's sort of point these at each other, maybe? Sort of vaguely, like that. Like that, maybe? And then I guess we need some sort of merging. Wrong button. Put this side out here, maybe. Oop. Good old-fashioned horrible jank. And then, oh, why have you not? No, that's the wrong button. Okay, so we'll take this way. Because we know the coppers are fine. That there. And then might just run it along the side rather than mess about with elevated, what should we call it? Take it down there. Yeah, it's alright with that angle, isn't it? Cool. So it'll be going just straight down the valley. Yeah. So if we put a stackable. Put you there. No, too far. Oh, and I've not got there. Yep. Should I do that? Because obviously stick them together. I mean, I need to put them together to put them through the one hole anyway. So why not merge them rather than that? 6. So What's a good sort of line? Yes. Well, things I'm a little, I don't know about worried about, but I could easily kind of block off like the driving route, basically. By chucking all these belts in. What are you doing? If I go to here, maybe. Yes, so if we then go level 2 belt, it's magical 120 items a minute. That's Mark 1 belt, that's not Mark 2 belt. Excuse me. So yeah, look away now for all you clipping haters. This is going to be really, really janky stuff. I see no rocks. We need to go up here, really, don't we? And I need to get up there as well. Lock myself in. Okay. So if we... Oh, too far. That's annoying. Put it on there. Where have I lined it up with? Sort of there-ish. See, if it's on the grass, it can be janky. So this needs... Oh, router reinforced plate, you see. That's your problem. I can do the level... Can I do the level 1 one? So, I put that in there. Then we need a merger. Where are we putting the merger? Here maybe? And then I could just grab this power pole. Right, let's put it on the edge there. Oh! Oh, I guess that's coming from the normal one, isn't it? I was going to say, where is it getting that from? Because I didn't hook up the other two. But I did hook up the one on the corner. Okay. So those will give us 60. This in theory will give us 120, which is 180. But that needs to become a level 2. Oh, I can... No, I can't afford that because it's too big. Okay. So we need more of the reinforced plates. Now, am I making these here? I don't think I am I? I think I'm making them over the other place. Where was that? So this one's got the... Yeah, it's got the rotors in. Yeah, that's got the cubey things. So I'll get rid of this janky... Super janky rubbish. Ah, they've got some reinforced plates there. I could just grab... Can I grab enough? Oh, we've got 100 stacked in the machine. Aha. What about here? Nothing. Oh, it's because the rods are so slow. There must be 100 in here then. Yeah. Let's just steal them then. Oh, it's the doggo again. Hello, doggo. So I have to build this based on... you know, what we calculated before, because we know we can support that with steel. But if we can get some more coal in... No, underground belts. Yeah, if we can get some more coal in, then we can do steel pipes as well, which I don't know if they're needed for that rotatory, super rotatory thing. But we can certainly stick them in a box or a container, because they are needed for some of the milestones. Cool. Let's hook some power up to these ones here. This is where I need like the exo legs, don't I? Have let you run around a lot quicker. Let's grab a little spur off there. Pop that in here. What on the top say? How are you? How are you? Just want to make sure, yeah, got loads of headroom still. Excellent. So this other coal is over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. This is all where the, you know, fart clouds and the nasty hog is and stuff like that. So we'd be running it all the way over there. Which is fine. What is it? It's a pure... Oh, it's a pure one. Okay. So that would give us a lot of extra coal. So, that iron should be coming. How are we doing? 10 to 6. Should I maybe try and run the coal over as well? And then we're kind of set up. So actually, I don't think going to make it any of the parts this time. We will be very close to doing so then. Very close indeed. I need... No, I'll be right. Because that's only 60, isn't it? And it's over here. Oh! Wow. Just sort of floating along, you know. Brilliant. Just going for a float. I mean, it's water, so makes sense. Probably be easier, basically, to just get rid of this. And then do one of these, like over here or something. And then take that, connect it over. Excuse me while I go for a float. Yeah, and then just sort of jank my way over there. Who needs trains, eh? When you've got hundreds of miles of level 1 belt. Yeah. Oh. I don't want you to connect to it. That's silly. No. Yeah, so we need kind of one going that way, don't we? Where am I going to... So if I take it... I can maybe put that in. I don't know why that one's missed, but it's missed. Which one are you? So you're the... input, aren't you? Which I've put too far over. Should be there. So one hole to take coal up, which maybe we put it there. And then one hole to bring stuff down. So we go lift. There. You're not going to let me connect that, are you? No. Okay. And then one coming down. Going there. Okay. So this was the 120, wasn't it? And I only needed 80 here. So we could do some foundries here. If you line up in a not unreasonable way. So we could have a foundry here. Foundry here. We know that we can only really support one with the coal we've got. But nothing's stopping us splitting it across two of them. And then the iron, if we had... Maybe I'll put these, a bit of a gap between them. Because then... So it's 120 coming that way. And I need 80. Then that leaves 40, which is not far off of what one of these needs. And there's 45 coming the other way. Sorry, 60 coming on the other one. Okay, so what we can do, I guess, is if we go... So let's assume... we need a splitter. No. We bring one in to there, say. And that's the 60 coming in. So split it to 30. But we'll have the other one there. And that'll come in with 120. So it'll overflow. Yeah, I think that'll work. Is that not lined up? Why is that not lined up? Oh yeah, these get weirdly close, don't they? Yeah. Hopefully that's connected. That wasn't even in the right position anyway. Let's do this part first. Oh. That one doesn't need to be a thing, does it? But yeah, we need these to be higher level. Well, that one doesn't need it. That could be, because that'd be 60. But then, in fact, no, that's fine if it's that. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong way around. There. So yeah, a level one out of there. And this would be... I've got these the wrong way round from that point of view then, haven't I? No, that'll be okay, because that could be... That's the 60. Goes in here. Which way round have I set this? Yeah, that'll be fine. So we need the top ends of these. That's the Mark 1. That's the Mark 2. It's the Mark 1. We feed in here. Should have put it the other way around, shouldn't I? Like that. So you into that. No? What the heck did that connect to? You into there. I feel I'm going to end up with like maxed steel production and not enough iron, basically, is my sort of what I'm trying to avoid, and I think I am creating that situation. We'll have to see. Because we then put... Wait, was this a merger? That's a splitter. Which it has to be, isn't it? Because... Yeah. It's going to be limited by the coal, in fact. That's going to be a bit weird. Okay. So that's going out there. What we need here, then, is a merger. So we put the... whatever comes out as excess from like there. And then... We've got 120. We don't have level 3 bell. That's not what we're doing, is it? It's the other way round. Yeah, so if we hook it in here... And what are you? You're a splitter. Yeah, that makes sense. So if this then is the level 2... Oops, level 2... And you go in... No, that's wrong way around then, isn't it? There's no... You can't just rotate these now, can you, in some way? No, of course not. I tell you what, I could do with some quality of life stuff still. Let's just be frank here. Factorio knocks into a cocked hat from that point of view. So that's a splitter there. I know this looks a lot prettier, but actually that should probably be level 2 there, shouldn't it? Like going through. And then we need level 2 button there. And it goes in here. So if we kind of take it like that, put it in there, and then it would end up kind of going this way, you see. But I'm not going to do that for the time being. Let's just stick that in there. And then we'll have the coal going into this one. Just say, I think I can use the excess, but I could put another one in, basically. I could put one in here. And whatever's sort of left, or even on the other end, I could turn into pipes, basically. But yeah, we'll worry about that side later. Which way am I going to come in with the coal? I guess probably actually just clip it through here. Nothing's obviously powered up, which is why we're not actually going to make anything, because we'd have to set up all the power first. It was level 1. This is the coal. This is the coal you're looking for. And then into there. Yeah, a bit of a shame to sort of be stopping here. Bit of a shame. But there you go. So yes, I believe wasn't I going to have an excess of something else here? Oh, it's the... No, it's not finished, is it? Because we need to stick all of that. I need to actually turn it into steel beams. We'll do that bit then. So these are the steels. They get 45... No, they aren't, are they, at the moment? But I could do another one. So if we drop this down then to, 30, 66.66666, oops. 0.666666. So that give 30. Was that what we actually want? I don't think it is it? Because that give then 60. Oh, we only need 30. Huh. Okay. Oh, but I was going to use the excess to make more beams, wasn't I? So it's actually only one of these we need. So I do now have the second one. The pipes anyway. Oh, okay. So if we upgraded this to like level 2 belt and did do some sort of arrangement here with splitting the iron off and feeding it in here somehow. So I have to rearrange it all, but that's fine. Cool. But yes, point is, I need... Well, I could just merge these together. Anyway. No, could I? If it's 45 a minute, then it would be 90 with both of them running full chat. In fact, it's is excess anyway. I keep losing the plot on that. No wonder I need to stop. Is it constructor for them? Let's have a look. See. So we say support left something because we want to put in. What am I putting out of here? Oh, this is the excess modular frames. Okay. I get you now. So we need a container here. Like so. With some splitting shenanigans. Ah. So this is where you get into the whole... It didn't split it evenly, and that's what you really want is to be able to set the amount of split, because it's going to produce 45 beams, so I want 2/3 of it going that way. I know people do balancers and stuff in this, and it's that type of thing I want. I want to be able to send 2/3 of it that way, not half. Not half, because that only produces 15 anyway. And how many does this need? 30. Huh. I've obviously got confused at some point there then. So it needs 60, produces 15. And I need 30. I've looked at the wrong thing, haven't I? I've looked at the 12. So we need 2 of these anyway. So if we're making extra, we'd need more. And how much are you hungry for? 60 a minute. Wow. And this is only making 45. Oops. Oh. So I need both of these. It needs 60 a minute. So I need 120 steels a minute. Wowza. And I'm only not even making that, but I'm only making 90. So we would need a third one anyway. I think I can support it with what I'm bringing in terms of iron, but definitely not coal. We need another patch for the coal. So yeah, it wouldn't even run anyway. And we could... I think we'll have to turn these around, basically, to fit them in. That's fine. But it feels like it's almost 1-to-1 then, isn't it? So if we did do constructor, put you there. So if you're making them... No, it isn't 1-to-1, is it? So that's 60, because that's only 45. Yeah, so it can support 2 with 3. Okay. In other words, this would be a split. I'm going way over time, aren't I? So that's a split. I've picked a merger. So that's a split. I think this is going to have to go here. And then we go 6 merger. At least it's more balanced. There's that, I suppose. Because then we go in there. So basically we go, take this one, split it in half and put it into there. And this one into... Why in... Oh, it's janky angle time. Okay. But yeah, you get the point. So we would need to move the merger a lot closer, I think. And then we split this one here. Well, I could put it there, couldn't I? That comes out of there. Half of it goes into here. So this goes in there. That. So that's now in theory getting it 60. And then this one needs to merge the other half. So now they need to stick these together. So what I'm currently now thinking is basically if I, because this is, it's going to use up exactly what I'm after, what I'm trying to produce, basically. And I seem to remember these whole elevator parts. It's like they're the only things that use them. You don't actually end up having a use for the rest of it later on. So what I'm thinking is I can kind of underclock this. So we could maybe do it, 2.5, half of the production speed, just to build up some of the actual things as spares, essentially. Yeah, longer term, I think you then stop using them, basically. Oh, we've run out of iron plate. It's all going well today. I'm going to stop there, basically. So, I've run over quite a bit, because I thought we'd be able to at least get the construction done. But yeah, this is not correct, is it? The old maths has let me down again. Okay, so let's get my schedule up. Yeah, there we go. I will save this as well in the background. Oh, cracky. I have to see how many times it crashes next week as well. Maybe I'll keep a running count. So, that's saved there. I'll exit to main menu. No, let's not exit to main menu in case there's a crash lurking around. But yes, so that's it for this week. Saturday like yesterday and Satisfactory today. Same pattern next week. So we will again be playing Factorio. Sorry, I said that wrong, didn't I? Factorio on Saturday and Satisfactory on Sunday. Continuing the two series we're doing. So on Saturdays we're doing a vanilla playthrough where I'm trying to learn parameterization in particular. I sort of failed a little bit of that yesterday. We weren't really doing anything that I felt was particularly parameterizable, apart from trains, which I've kind of, botched together a point-to-point, really. I think next time I need to do that properly. I keep forgetting that we're on a rail world, so the biters aren't going to expand, and I'm sort of, thinking in terms of I've got to rush things because the biters going to fill in or I'll get walls up or something like that, but they're not going to do that. Once they're cleared sort of thing. So I need to calm down, I think, a bit on the speed, because I'm almost speed running it in a way. I've just made my first bots and it's only three sessions in. So yes, that's a vanilla playthrough though. There's no space age on that at all. and I'm trying to really get used to the the quality of life stuff they've done. And then this, obviously, we didn't actually make the next space elevator part, but we are on the cusp of the verge. We need more coal. We need to rework the whole foundry thing, and then power everything up. Hopefully we've got enough juice. I expect we will, but we need to power everything up, and then we're on to the next space elevator part. We'll probably reconnect. Once we've got this running, I can kind of reconnect the other one. And so we can maybe get in a situation where those two are basically finished. And then we're working on the third one. Or, they finish while we're working on the third one. So that's my theory. I will completely forget all of that because I don't think I'm going to have... I think work's going to be horrible this week. So I don't think I'll be doing any gaming at all, basically. It's either someone's going to see sense or it's going to be horrible. What else to say? Yes, so if you're new and you're watching on Twitch, let's look at so I can point in the right place. Then you could also watch on YouTube if you prefer that. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can also watch on Twitch. I use Restream to stream to both simultaneously. You can also follow me on socials. Blue Skies, I'm slightly more active, but I'm not really active on either. I don't really do too much social stuff. But basically, I usually post when I'm going live and if there's a video going up. It is my intention now to start doing videos properly. I've kind of gotten over all the colds and issues that I was having, and I kind of feel like doing them properly. It is going to be a bit experimental for a while. I have a feeling we might get a Friday Facts for Factorio Friday Facts for version 2.1. But I think that'll probably be like an Easter thing. I think we might get a couple just saying what they've got planned coming. So those might appear. But otherwise, I need to start making my own proper content for it because I enjoy making them and it's been too long. I did put up a 5 quick tips videos. They're not the most, it's not, super revelatory stuff, but I would very much appreciate if you wanted to go and watch those. It is literally less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 33 seconds. So if that's any kind of thing you would want to see me doing, do go and have a watch of that, see what I've been up to. On YouTube also, we have the VODs. So all of my series have been archived on there. Obviously, it does it automatically when I'm live streaming, but you can find all the Factorio series I've done, of which there must be 7 or 8 now. But then there's also playthroughs. My old playthrough of this, Satisfactory, where I got annoyed and had a bit of a tantrum at the end of it, so I never really got close to finishing. But then also like Tectonica, Dyson Sphere Program, I want to pick both of those up when they have, Tectonica now that's in 1.0 and Dyson Sphere Program when they do the next big update. But that will be down the line. So those are all the plans and those are all the contents and all the places you can find me. There is also a Discord. I'm not particularly active on the Discord. It's something I do want to do more of. And when I eventually set up all the memberships and Patreon and those sorts of things, there'll be some stuff on the Discord, which will basically mean I'll have to start posting on there. So that's all my stuff. Yes, so if you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been Satisfactory. Thanks for watching. Cheers.